What's going on, famous entertainer, motivated, educated? Lucky Murray back with another Gamecock news update. Today is not talking about the Gamecocks, but we're talking about the women's national championship game that just concluded. LSU defeated Iowa. It was 102. 102 to I think 82. I'm not 100% certain that I'm trying to get the score right now, but it was 102 to 82, right? And the thing is, I wanted to highlight this is because I felt like without South Carolina losing to Iowa, that it probably would have been an SEC national championship game with South Carolina heavily favored to win against LSU. No point against LSU. LSU is a really good team. So I'm not saying that it was a foregone conclusion that LSU would have lost to South Carolina, but it was the narrative, the talk around the game and the talk around how South Carolina lost and the narrative that was surrounded by the team. I felt like it was just that Iowa lost to an SEC opponent that is kind of similar to South Carolina. I'm not saying it's style play. I'm not saying in the way they move. But as far as their team culture, their team makeup, LSU is one of those teams, man. And any team that was worth winning the national championship in women basketball this year, my Lady Gamecocks did lose, but the LSU Tigers were an opponent to win. But I want to talk about this comment that I believe LSU took offense to how Iowa handled South Carolina and this tweet that they said. And I want to read the tweet real quick, and then we're going to go from there. It says, Alexis Morris, she called Iowa's defense against South Carolina disrespectful, and here's what she said. This is the quote. It says, "I don't think they can guard us that way. I don't think you can just leave me open on the perimeter. I find it very disrespectful. So I'm going to take that personally going into the game, right?" This is a lot of these sisters, a lot of these women, to me, have, they respect game, recognized game, right? South Carolina is one of those teams that teams look at, and if you watch the Iowa game, they literally, I don't see how the women's game don't have a defense of 3 seconds in the key. They packed the paint. And they will leave you open, the 3-point line just leave you open. That's just, it's almost like a zone offense, a defense, in a way, but you're packing the paint. So here was Caitlin Clark. It says, "We're not going to guard LSU the same way we did South Carolina." And if you think about this, the rest that she says is history. What does this show us? Show us a few things. One, that as you saw, I want to show this real quick. Let me go back to this real quick, man. I want to show you this, man. And they really took this thing to heart. As you can see, Angel Rose with the "Crown Me" and the "You Can't See Me." And what are they going to say now? Listen, man. Listen. And a lot of people may think that this taunting is somehow something that doesn't need to be done. But I think that if you are a competitor and this Caitlin lady is hyped up as the GOAT, I mean, that was clearly the narrative during the NCAA's, how she slayed the giant. And LSU was like, okay, we're going to take this and we're going to run with it. So I think ultimately, man, the best team won. I don't think that the best team won because, of course, I think that South Carolina should have won the national championship. But I believe that in this matchup, LSU clearly was favored, clearly outmatched Iowa. And congratulations to the Tigers, like I said before. But here's what I need you to do. If you like what you see, man, you will like these 2 videos right here. And don't forget to subscribe right there. But once again, it's the entertainer, the motivator, the educator. And please don't forget all 3. Lucky Murray, LSU, shout out to you. Good God, y'all win. Thank y'all so much. Salute for getting the job done. But y'all let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. But like always, it's the next time, people.